Not a bad little spot to camp out for the night. We're at the Stony Nakota Resort and Casino. Pretty cool little system they have here. You can just go in and say you're going to camp in the parking lot. They ask how many days, and you can just hang out and camp and stay for free. So it's pretty awesome.
A couple years ago, we actually camped here in our SUV, but we're really excited to head back into the Rocky Mountains. We're going to go meet up with some friends, check out a few new areas, and see what we see, and stay warm while we are at it.
Yes,
It's cold.
staying warm is the key. Have a bit of a duel here for who's getting gas first.
Aww. So we're heading into Banff right now because Kyle has taken another one of my toques and it no longer fits my head because Kyle's head is a lot larger than mine. So I need a toque because it's a little cold in the Rockies right now. So let's go into town. I think this is the one.
I won't wear this one.
Okay, can I get that in writing? You guys heard it first.
Always feel like such a tourist walking through Banff, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay to be a tourist every now and again. No matter how many times you come and visit a place like this, it's still fun. It's just such a beautiful little town.
We're here early on a Saturday morning too, and it's so
It's
nice.
quiet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
Always a treat passing through Banff.
But we're gonna head into the Kootenays, a mountain range that we haven't really got to explore, and we're gonna head down that way and meet up with some good friends of ours from the island. So we're really looking forward to that. Got a whole bunch of firewood to burn, and we're gonna go find a cool place to camp tonight. There's Sasquatch right on the ridge there, right at the very top. I missed it. Once in a lifetime. He missed it. We just came around a pretty sharp corner, and this guy scared the absolute crap out of us. On first sighting, I was like, that is a huge black bear, but nope, just some more farm animals.
Oh. Hey, bye.
Hello, Carlita. How are you? Okay, bye.
Yeah, definitely thought those were bears. We're like, whoa! There's a little bit of snow and ice on the road, and so we're just taking our time. Nothing crazy for an incline or anything like that, but we're almost there.
Yeah, you can already tell this is going to freeze overnight, and if there's one thing Walter's not overly good at, it is going through snow and ice, so it's always on our minds going through even a little bit of snow.
This is so nice.
Good.
You made a friend?
Inside of our truck. He has traveled about 100 kilometers from Cranbrook. So we captured him alive, and Em wants to give him the rest of the dog treats he already ate, and a full roll of toilet paper so he can make a new nest. Not in our truck.
Yeah.
He's so cute. His name's Theodore.
You're staying with Theodore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Theodore the mouse.
Yeah. Theo. He's so mischievous. All right, let's go release him into
Theodore.
a habitat he has never been and is significantly
Poor
cold.
guy.
Yeah, I know, he'll be okay.
You're doing the right thing. Good work, bud.
So tonight, we are not making wonton soup, though you may have thought that. Doing a little bit of a cleanse, gut reset over the next 6 weeks, and probably long term for a just healthier lifestyle, especially traveling so much, living on the road. And so we're making some salad with all the colors of the rainbow and some beef tonight. So we're keeping it healthy.
All the colors of the rainbow.
Yeah, and I don't have a peeler, so I'm hoping not to cut my hand off.
Alana's not really a fan of the beef tube. It's the same thing that comes in the plastic wrapping, but I mean, I do kind of have to admit it's a little more unappealing when it comes in a tube.
It is not the same.
A beef tube. It's still going to taste just as good.
A couple hours later, and like a lot of times, like I get into bed, you know, everything's good. I can't. Like,
Where do you want me is the best.
and I was, yeah. And when I told her that in the morning, she was like, "Was it sexual?" And I was, like, that was her first question. Was it sexual? And I was like, "I don't know. It was scary."
Yeah, like because you're saying it
I wasn't.
like a
yeah.
torture, like a
Yeah. I wasn't taking it.
Eat all the veggies and then put it in a mug.
Yeah, I think I'll have to do that.
How glorious does that sound?
Beautiful.
Tell us your situation.
Yeah, yesterday, 2 days ago, we found clearly a mouse has been in the truck. Not in the camper, but in the actual cab of the truck. Found like a bunch of nests, essentially, and he ate a bunch of dog food and popcorn. We thought, we checked every compartment in the truck except for one, because we're like, this is a sealed compartment in the main console. Can't be in there. We're idiots. He was in there. So yesterday, I opened it up to put something away, and there was just a mouse sitting there. We captured him alive. We walked him down the road. We released him. We gave him some dog treats so that he could eat. But last night, we don't know if it was the rain starting, but anyways, we heard a little bit of like what sounded like scurrying. And so Em thought maybe they're in the walls of the camper, which I don't think that's the case. Could be. But the way our camper sits in the back of the truck is there's a little bit of a lip because there's foam under the camper, so it doesn't sit directly on the truck bed. And I think I went out last night and found like a napkin that I'd thrown back there, and it had a little bit of mouse poo on it. So I don't know if it's Theodore's poop or if his family also made the voyage up to Radium Hot Springs. So I think they might be sleeping under the camper because it would be warm and dry. So
And the tailgate's open all.
and the tailgate's always open. So we are going to go to one of the sandy dumps and hose out the back of the truck bed and hopefully wash out any nests and mice. We'll see. I mean, most people would have just killed it. So
We
just
feel your pain.
yeah.
We've been
so
there.
we walked down. When I let him go, he like stopped, turned around, gave me a little like bon voyage look, and ran off. So hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he doesn't come back on our truck, because the next steps won't be as friendly.
Joys of being on the road.
The joys of being on the road.
Well, we're glad we didn't rush out of here first thing this morning because we woke up to big, fat, wet, snowy rain first thing this morning. And if there's anything we've learned over the last year of being on the road, it's Walter doesn't do very well in snow or ice. If you guys watched some of our videos from last year, when we went out to Cape Breton, we went to a little town called Meat Cove, and we got a really good taste on how that Atlantic weather comes at you real fast. And we went down this really steep hill, went to the town, had a great day, checked out the area, and on our way back up, within 5 minutes, a crazy snowstorm covered the roads, and Walter going back up these steep hills. We got a little bit of speed, but we ultimately couldn't do it, and Walter slid backwards down this steep hill. And if you've ever been out there, it was a pretty scary experience. Gave us a little PTSD of just driving in snow and crappy conditions. So we avoided it at all costs, as much as we can at least. And it's been a few hours. We had an awesome fire this morning, and the roads have already melted. So we're in good condition to get out of here, and we're gonna head on down the road to the next mountain town.
I don't think we're moving anywhere.
You just threw that in there.
That was actually a good one. I was like, what'd you just say?
Wow. Just a minor traffic jam this morning on the back roads. There's got to be, I'm going to say close to 40 cattle. And I see 2 ranchers, herders, cow people. Because the cows keep going into the bushes on both sides and they have to go round them all up. They are just a bunch of big dogs.
So we just got to camp, just pulled off the road, started backing into our spot, and we're kind of backing up, leveling out. Kyle jumped out just for a second just to kind of like look around, see how much space he had behind the van. Got back in the van, started backing up a little bit, and all of a sudden we hear this like crunch sound. We're like, what the heck is that? So we got out again, and he's like, oh, there's a tree. So we just missed a tree that was very close behind the van. So we took a look, and thankfully it only hit the canoe, because the canoe's still like a couple feet outside of the van doors. So it is an old town, pretty durable, so no big deal. It's like our saving grace, if you will. And we don't have a backup camera, so the canoe will do.
Most people have a trailer hitch as a buffer. We've got an old town on the roof, so kind of the same thing, right?
Come on, you can do it.
Oh, do you need help? You got down there, you got to get back up. How did you get down there? Come on, buddy. Come on, you can do it. Attaboy. Attaboy, buddy. There you go. Oh, he's so proud of himself. Last year I had come here by myself with Diesel because Elena went away for a 5-day hiking trip with some friends. And so I found this spot, and it's super picturesque. It's like a perfect, beautiful camp spot. We're right by the river. And so we come back here together. I wanted to show it off and be like, hey, this is, a really nice spot. And it's kind of funny, before I had really said how much I liked the Golden area, we were coming down this road and Elena was like, I could see us being here one day. So we kind of had that thought together, which is always a really cool feeling. Mountains, rivers, it's perfect. If you like the outdoors and you like adventure, it's a pretty awesome spot to be. But we pulled in a little late because we ended up staying with our friends Josh and Emily a little longer today than we anticipated, which nothing wrong with that. We're glad we did and spent as much time with them as we could. And we're already feeling it. It's a little tough because I've said it before and I'll say it again. Meeting people on the road and traveling and making these great connections and these great friends, it's tough because we're going one way, chances are they're going the other way, and you don't know when you're going to see them again. So ultimately we have each other, but those people that we get to meet, they're like the community that we make along our way. And one day when we settle down, we always kind of talk with these people and say like, hey, what area do you guys want to live in? And maybe we can coordinate it so we're all in the same spot. But we're gonna cook up some dinner and hang out by the river, be lulled to sleep by the sound of the river, and see where we end up tomorrow.
Along, my eyes fell on a simple kind of truth. From what I could see, the scenery is best surrounding you. It's a love I can't explain. It's a love we can't explain. And what's the use? 'Cause we both lose. All the days just melt away through the echoes of the trees. Carved a heart in oak tree bark, our initials in between. Oh, I just can't look away. No, I just can't look away. Still can't believe that you fell for me. And tomorrow's light will still be thick as thieves. 'Cause you and I together never long.
We're starting our day off in Waterton Lakes National Park, and it's pretty deserted here because, well, there's snow on the ground, it's cold. We're leaning into late October now, so there's no camping going on or anything, but we're like, let's just drive through here one last time before we cross the border. And yeah, we were here a few years ago. We camped during the summer and it was absolutely gorgeous. We celebrated Diesel's 7th birthday here, and it looks a little bit different now that there's snow on the mountains and no wind's here. It's a total different vibe here now.
Well, it's looking like we're pulling into town and turning right around because everything's boarded up all along Main Street. We thought maybe we could stop and get a coffee or something, but it's pretty quiet here in the town of Waterton, but it's still a special place to come visit because a few years ago, I believe in 2017, this whole area almost got wiped out because there was a massive forest fire. And because of the winds that come off the Waterton Lakes, they see some of the fiercest winds here because it's essentially just a wind tunnel through the mountains. So that plus the dry, hot summers almost wiped this place out. So it's cool to come and see it in the snow, safe from the hot, dry temperatures of the summer.
Today's plan was to cross the border from Alberta into Montana at the Chief Mountain border crossing. And so we just left the national park, and the turnoff to the border is just a few minutes outside the park. And we just pulled off to the side because the border is closed. The next border crossing is in Carway, and it is open. So it's about an hour away from here where we are. So we're just gonna get back on the road and I guess head that way. So we're gonna just basically head up one more town called Cardston and then kind of go south a little bit to the border. So a little bit of a detour, but that's okay. We did start our day a little bit earlier today, so everything happens for a reason.
we'll get over there. Pegan Mountain.
We're just approaching the U.S. border now.
Tensions are high.
Make sure we can fit.
12.
We're good.
We just fit through.
Just fit.
Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Good. How are you today?
Doing fine. Just the two of you guys?
Yes.
All right, where you guys headed to?
We're going down to Arizona for the month.
All right. Where do you guys live now? Where's home?
Vancouver Island.
Any food items in the van?
We do have a little bit of food.
Tell me what you got.
I think we have some bagged salad,
Okay.
some hard-boiled eggs,
Okay. What else?
Bread.
bread.
All right. Oranges, lemons, limes,
No.
avocados,
No fruit. Avocados, yeah.
tomatoes, peppers.
No tomatoes.
No raw eggs.
No raw eggs, no.
All right. How about alcohol or tobacco?
Nope.
Any firearms or weapons?
No.
Avocados are the only thing that can't come in.
Okay.
So
Want me to
somebody
grab them
wants
for you?
grab those? Yep.
I'll
Okay.
grab them. I'll
Any
grab them.
prescription medications, narcotics, vapes, any kind of cannabis or CBD products?
No, sir.
All right. How much cash you guys taking with you?
How much did you take out?
Huh?
Did you take any cash out?
No.
We didn't take any cash out.
We got it.
They're pretty ripe, so.
Yeah, if you want
Any
to.
gifts or merchandise for anyone?
No.
No.
Anything that's going to be left down there?
No.
Anything that's going to be left in the U.S.?
No.
You guys are all set.
Thank you, sir.
You bet.
you.
Have a good day. Lost our freaking avocados.
I know you had to say it.
I know. Just had to be too honest.
We're in Montana! We did it!
Made it through in one piece.
Just 3 avocados short. At least it wasn't a whole thing of eggs like last time we went to Alaska.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll manage.
We dodged the snow, did not dodge the wind, but we found camp, and it's gonna be home for the night.
That wind has been kicking our butts the last few days as we've kind of been traveling through the foothills, through Alberta and here into Montana now. But that wind just sweeps off the peaks of the Rocky Mountains and there's nothing blocking it. So it hits us and we pretty much feel like a sail. Like we stick out like a sore thumb. But I guess we're saving a little bit of money on gas because we're kind of flying as we travel down the highway at some points. But we're going to hunker down here. We got a cool spot by a reservoir beside us here. And happy to be here in Montana. We got a lot of cool exploring here in America over the next few months at least. And we can't wait to bring you guys along for all of that. So going to enjoy some BLM land here, similar to our Crown land up north. Yeah, this is great. Happy to be here in Montana and lots more to see coming up.
Very good. Okay.
Enjoy.
That'll keep him busy for a few minutes. The wind literally hasn't let up.
It's gotten worse. Like way worse.
Never felt the van shake this much.
It's progressively picked up. You can hear it and we can feel it more so, like shaking the van back and forth. And I definitely don't recommend this, but we keep our Starlink up on top of the canoe and it hasn't fallen down yet, but I feel like it could. So I'm gonna get outside and probably relocate it.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to be in a deep sleep and then just hear like
Thud.
like a
Yeah.
thump outside.
stars are nice. Woo!
We've secured Starlink. Ow, we've secured Starlink. We've rearranged Diesel so he's at the end of the bed in the middle for now. So just waiting for Kyle to jump on into his sleeping bag, and then we're gonna snuggle and stay warm and wake up to a less windier morning. Good night.
Well, I'm sure a few of you are probably wondering what the update is on the diesel heater that we received from John last week, who is now a bit of a legend on the Way of the Roads channel. I tried dabbling with it the other day when we were still in Golden, but I keep getting an error code. What I think it is that the fuel pump is not priming enough to bring it down to the actual heater to combust. I'm getting a little technical here, but I know there's people here that watch that have had experience with these heaters, so I'm going to throw it out there, and hopefully by the time this video goes out it's already figured out, but if it's not, then hopefully I can get some advice from some of you out there. But I checked all the fuel lines, I took them out, made sure they weren't gunked up or anything, and it seems fine. But what's happening is once it starts revving and fuels up, there's not any fuel going through the lines, so it just shuts down and I get the error code saying E10. And from what I've seen on Google and other forums and stuff, is that's just the fuel is not being primed properly. So I'm sure it's an easy fix. I'm firing it up again to see what's going to happen. So hopefully second time's the charm and it just works all of a sudden. But what also leads me to believe that it's the fuel pump is when you fire up these diesel heaters, you'll hear the clicking sound, and that's the pump pumping the fuel through the machine to be combusted in the actual heater, from what I understand. And there is no clicking, like the motor is starting and everything, but I'm pretty positive it's just the fuel pump. It's still revving up, but it's gonna shut down in a second because it's been on for a few minutes and there's no heat being pushed out yet. So hopefully it's an easy fix and we can get this thing up and running, because we still got quite a few cold nights in front of us. We're gonna spend quite a bit of time in Colorado, and being on the other side of the border in the Rocky Mountains, I know we're gonna experience some colder nights.
We're ready to chase some sunshine and some warmth, and so it's just time to head south, go on a little new adventure, and just get warm again, despite our diesel heater situation. So we're in Montana right now. We're really excited to be here for the next week or so, and then continue on south.
Yes, my hands are all stinky and diesel smelling from trying to troubleshoot this machine this morning, but nonetheless, like I said, I mean, we got a free diesel heater, so we're gonna figure it out. Hopefully it's a pretty simple fix, and hopefully it's not solved by the time we get to warmth, because we got a little bit of time in some colder climates going through Colorado. Even once we get further south, there's no guarantee that we're not gonna find some cold temperatures. But nonetheless, we're very excited to be here in the US of A, and there's just an overwhelming amount of places that we need to visit, and we're very excited to showcase that to you guys as well over the next few months. So thank you guys again so much for tuning in to our videos. It means the world to us, and we'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bye. Bye now. Here we go, folks. The great American adventure begins. Let's do this.